All right, guys, welcome back. I'm once again joined by Max Cooper. We are going to talk this week about the most important part of your golf swing, the takeaway, and specifically the beginning of your takeaway. Now, I have worked with a lot of talented players, and one of the things that I find very important is players, when it comes to the mentality of the game, a lot of people talk about how they should get up zero thought over a golf ball. That's a lot harder than you think. Okay, so I want my players to think when they're making a swing about the first 6 inches of their takeaway. Now, if you can get that thought in your head, that is the beginning of that swing, and once you get through that, you've put everything in motion. I never want to see a player thinking about the downswing, okay? Never want to see a player thinking about impact when they have a whole golf swing ahead of them, and I definitely don't want them thinking about the trouble that they're looking at around the golf course. So, concentrate on the first 6 inches. We're going to get a great feel here for how to improve your takeaway. I saw an awesome drill if you're trying to create flow. There was a coach with a player. Go ahead and set up here. Now, the coach had his foot just behind the club head, and he was trying to create the feel that the player was starting the hands before the club head. Now, that is a great feel if you want to be loose and fluid throughout the golf swing, right? To do that, when you set up, Max, do you feel everything is starting with the chest when we do this?
Yes, I do. I feel like it helps keep my hands, or it helps keep the club outside of the hands, so that way I don't suck it so far inside.
When we're taking it back, we want to feel like we're dragging the club back with the body, right? So that's a great feel. Now, if you're at home, you can set up with that club in a door frame, right? And just feel the chest go. You'll notice the handle moves first. Now, you're not going to be able to go very far with that door frame there, but that creates that feel of being loose and letting the body pull the club. Now, another drill that I like to give players when they're working the first few inches is to put a golf ball about 5-6 inches behind the golf ball, slightly inside. Now, when you move this thing back, you want to push that ball. Now, you're pushing it back towards the camera. That is a great drill. Set up again and tell me the feel that you are creating when you do this.
So when I do this, I feel like everything stays lower to the ground, and it also helps, once again, keep the club head outside the hands, so that way in that initial takeaway you don't take it so far inside.
Okay, so that's a critical point Max is making. I find that a lot of players, when they're worried about the first 6 inches, they start disconnecting their arms from their body, okay? When we start doing that, that oftentimes is gonna lead the player to go too far inside and then come over the top in the downswing, which is a critical miss, okay? We never wanna see our players get over the top. So if you're someone that disconnects, here's a great drill. Take that head cover, put it underneath your lead arm, and feel the arm stay connected to the chest. Take everyone through this drill. You can combo these two drills too.
So what you're going to do is you're going to put the first golf ball, or the second golf ball, behind the one you're going to hit, and then what you're going to do with the head cover is you're going to make sure that you keep it in there as far as you possibly can go before this gets disconnected. At some point, if you take it too far up, it's going to get disconnected,
Sure.
but you only want it to about 3/4 or so of the backswing.
Sure.
So you're going to take it back while also pushing that golf ball back, and this is going to help with connection and not taking the club so far inside.
Yeah, I think that when we are doing that, you're going to start seeing that shaft more vertical in the backswing, which is absolutely critical. And it all gets into how you start that backswing, right? If we find ourselves in a position where we are using our hands first, not moving our body, that club is going to get off plane really quick, okay? We want our players to be in a position where they don't have to manipulate anything coming down. If you can avoid that manipulation, you're going to have an easier time keeping that club head from moving too far in front of you, right? So go ahead, set up, combo both those drills and hit one out for me there, Max. That is nice and crispy and right down the middle. So find yourself keeping connected. Concentrate on the first 6 inches of your backswing. If you can do that and you can really make everything move in a good position starting back, you're going to find yourself having a much easier time getting that club head in a great position at the top. First 6 inches makes or breaks a golf swing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next week. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. I come out with new content every Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday. Thanks a lot, you guys.